During your recovery rehab, you mentioned that you got to see who was really with you and who wasn't really with you. So I'm gonna ask you first, who was really with you during that time? But who were the people?
Great question.
You know how that goes too. I mean, you know, like my pops played in the league, he suffered a neck injury, and you see quick, like all the people that was fucking, all the people who used to show up at the house, all them Uncle X, Y, and Z's that I used to have, I ain't see them no more. So
you know, it's amazing, man. It's like it really puts things into perspective for you, because you know when you first get hurt, you first get injured, is 1,001 text messages you get. People checking on you, people tweeting, whatever the case may be. A week later, it's dead. It's nobody checking on you. It's nobody seeing how you doing. 2 months, 3 months later, it's nobody checking on you. Nobody seeing how you doing. You watching everybody else. You sitting back like, all right. There was certain, you know what I'm saying? But there was certain people who were always there, always checking on me. My family, you know what I'm saying? That was, they had no choice, obviously, because they my family. But
I mean,
they got no choice. They need that check.
You'd be surprised.
They need the bills paid.
But no, my family was always there. They were always there. You know, me and my father had got super close because of my second injury. You know what I mean? And it's something that right now is like, it's super dope to be able to like talk to him closely and relate to him on a whole different kind of level, like being a grown man. You know what I'm saying? It was really important for me, really inspirational for me. So I'm definitely thankful for that. My manager right now, Neiman Johnson, like a lot of people don't know, like I think a lot of people, because he's so new, you know, a lot of people, you know, he gets, you know, all the heat. You know what I'm saying? When you that close to somebody, you're gonna get all the heat. But Neiman was there before a lot of people, you know, noticed him. You know what I'm saying? He was someone I could go talk to and just, you could no kind of vent with that had no ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? That just genuinely wants to know like what's going on in your head. And this was during like during that time, you know what I'm saying? And Neiman was actually there the first time I got hurt. You know what I'm saying? And he's still here now. So that just shows you what kind of human being he is. My best friend and assistant now, Ra, she's always been there too. You know what I'm saying? She know me better than I know myself, to be honest with you. And you know, those two right now, those two are like my yin and my yang, you know what I'm saying? When I go to them and I talk, I can tell they listening to me, but they like, boy, like, you don't realize, like, you got it in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because before, the people I was rolling with, you could feel the eeriness, you could feel the doubt when you would walk in the room, when you would walk with them. Yeah, I was so focused on that I wasn't really paying attention to the feeling, because I'm like, oh, this is all I've wanted. This is what I want. This is what I'm focused on. But taking a step back and really reflecting, it's like, boy, you always knew that eerie feeling was there. You just wasn't paying attention to it because you were so focused on the ascension, you know what I'm saying? And maybe God needed to slow me down in order for me to fix the squares in my circle. So I couldn't, if I didn't do that, who was to say I would have been able to get to where I wanted to be? So there's a lot of other people, you know, from my trainers to, you know, guys, my PTs who played a intricate role on me being who I am and being where I'm at today. But, you know, for the most part, man, I just stay true to myself, and that's the work. You know, both of y'all know it's the work. Gil, I heard so many stories about you growing up in the DC area about your work ethic. So it's inspired me as well. You know what I'm saying? Agent Zero was a real thing. You understand? Like we was, you know what I'm saying? Like we was watching you closely. You know what I'm saying? You was playing for my home. You know what I mean? So the stories I've heard of your work ethic is definitely inspirational and has sunk in my whole career since I was a youngster. So that's a real thing.
It's crazy because it's all I knew. It's because, you know, before the injury, it was, you know, getting basically draft day, right? And even though I worked my whole career, I always worked, you know, that was my thing. And I didn't really, when I got to the NBA, I didn't really know how to work. I just, I'll sit in the gym 9, 10 hours, didn't know what I was doing. And then Chris Mullin sat me down and said, I used to be in the gym all the time, told me he had an alcoholic problem, right? And this is what saved him. So me and him would play, I don't know how old, he was retired already. We'll play full court one-on-one, murder that man. Let's half court? Oh no. It was like a whole other NBA when we went to half court basketball. Like full court, like he couldn't keep up. I mean, I'm just half court. It actually taught me like, yo, like what is this? Like it's like, yo, you gotta play half court basketball. You gotta learn how to, when it's small. So, him teaching me how to play, how to work, like get your work in, go at 110%, go home, rest, come back. So when you're angry, your girlfriend in here, don't argue with your girlfriend. Use that anger to perfect your skill. You know what I mean? You having a problem with your family, perfect your skill. You know what I mean? You didn't have you didn't get enough minutes, perfect your skill. So he taught me how to channel everything that was going on in the outside world into that basketball world. So I only knew who my friends and family was that was here, right? So what ended up happening is I built this wall. If I didn't see you in the gym, I ain't talking to you. Nah. You know what I mean? So my friends, if you ain't rebounding, if that machine break, like I use the machine, if them balls bounce out and your ass ain't hustling to go get them to put them back in, I don't know you, we ain't friends. You know what I mean? So that's how I started judging people. So when I got hurt, same thing happened. Oh man, what happened? You all right? Send him a love. Week later. So
they gone. They be gone.
So what I did was I put no incoming calls on my phone. So my whole, till this day,
it's true. No
incoming calls are allowed. So I can only call you, receive text back. You can't call my phone. You didn't, listen, you didn't call me when I was hurt. I don't want to hear that shit.
But what if we came into your life after that? Like, I'm post-rebound, because I be trying to hit you, and
it's still, that's what I'm saying. Text me, I get to read it. I want to read what you say. I don't want you to call me that. Y'all didn't call me when I was hurt. Nah. But it ends up happening like that. You start, because people don't realize, yo, I'm a human too. Like I have feelings too. Like, yeah, I do the basketball thing, but yo, check on me, see how I'm feeling. I don't care what I tweet or I'm saying when it's over, I'm by myself, I'm lonely. I'm like if something happened to you, I'm checking, yo, you all right? All right, speedy recovery. I'm gonna check on you week by week to make sure you're doing the right things. But when it comes the other way, it's like that TV shit only works.
What's funny is I've built a whole new perspective on it, is that, and I'll be talking to Neem about this, like, I can never expect what I give in return. Thanks. No matter what, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing. Now I might get it, but never expect to get it. You understand? Like, because not everybody was raised the same way. Not everybody comes from the same background. Not everybody has the same values. Not everybody has the same beliefs. You understand what I'm saying? So for me to expect the same gesture or the same, kindness or the same things in return that'll be me being a fool, really, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I have to be okay with that and understand it. Like, sometimes it's not personal. It's just people just don't know how to be that way.